Hello and welcome to the next episode in this Final Fantasy 2 series. I hope you're all doing well. So at the end of the last episode we were in the Kashwan Keep and I ended the video whilst we were still in the keep, and I walked out to save the game and there was a little bit of video cut which we completely missed, and it was a video of the Dreadnought carrying Sid's airship going from east to west. So what I've done is I've grabbed a chocobo from the Chocobo Woods and I'm going to go back and see Sid. So it's just around this corner, I think it's this town here. As you can see, the airship is missing. So let's just get off this chocobo. Let's go and see Sid and see if he gives us some more detail on what's happened. So into the inn. Sid's not there. Okay, so just talk to these here. Ship's already left for Paloom. They say the Empire captured Princess Hilda, airship and all. Okay, you have to get back to Altair and tell the rebels what's happened. Right, okay, well that gives us the necessary storyline on where we're going. So let's travel back around the coast, back to Altair. It shouldn't take too long. As usual, we're travelling, so encounters is off for now. We will turn that back on when we get to somewhere new. Alright, here we are back at Altair. And let's see what they've got to say here. Let's go straight to the rebel hideout. We've still got people about. If the Dreadnought attacks again, we're finished. Use that sunfire to blow up the Dreadnought. Princess left on Sid's airship to meet you at Kashwan Keep. Tried to stop the Princess forward there, but she wouldn't listen. Do you think she's been captured by the Empire now? You just got to save Princess Hilda. Okay. It appears the Empire has a supply base far to the north of Finn. The Dreadnought may be docked there now. Okay, so that gives a hint where we're going. And Princess trapped inside the Dreadnought. Let's see if we've got any other information here. The Princess was captured, and of course this is all your fault too. You blow up the Dreadnought, you couldn't blow your way out of a cloth sack. Just to see whether the Dreadnought is heading somewhere north of Finn. That's definitely our next location then, and let's just go and speak with the king. See what he's got to say. Please rescue my daughter. Princess felt badly about always sending you out on such dangerous assignments. You thought the least you could do was to meet you at Kashwan Keep on Sid's airship. Okay, okay. So let's get out of the rebel base. I do just quickly want to do two things while I'm here. One is to heal up, because we've just been doing some levelling off camera. And then because we're going somewhere new and I don't know what we're going to be facing, I want to take a few more potions with me. So let's buy another 10 of those. And I also want to grab a couple more of those blizzard tombs, because they do seem to be the most effective magic. I've only got one left in stock, so we'll buy 4 of those. So hopefully we don't get killed in battle. Right then, so we're going north of Finn. So let's make our way past this little village here. This area is Finn. And yeah, the gates are still locked. And if you go into the town, you'll still see soldiers everywhere. You can't get to any of the buildings, so oops. Let's come out of there and then keep travelling north. So let's put encounters on for a little while and let's see if we can find where this point is that we need to find. So we've got 2 soldiers here and a magician. Not certain we've fought a magician before. They're all relatively weak compared to our levels now, given that we've been doing some levelling up. Ogre Mage, we've fought several of those before. So that's as far north as we can go. Saw those dead. Right, let me just turn encounters off for a moment then. So you can't go past those mountains there. Just hunt around. Nothing appears to be here, so let's keep going north. And if you're looking at the map, you will notice that we're about to go around the map. Come back up in the bottom right hand corner. Ah, hang on. Ah, here we go. I found the Dreadnought. So let's see if we can't rescue Princess Hilda. Well, what do you want? Let's use the pass. Oh, and Toby, sorry, welcome aboard. There we go. Well, it's time for the next watch, if you'll excuse me. So we've got a board. Right. Let's risk talking to one of these. Whoever occurs. Ah. So it's only the guard on the door that's convinced as to who we are. And although we did some damage there, I think we're going to have to flee. Otherwise I think we're going to get slaughtered in this battle. I hope we can flee. Oh. Can't escape, can't escape. Ah, this is not looking good. Oh well, we're still alive. Right, let's use a fire tomb on him and a thunder tomb and hope that that works. And then I need to give a couple of potions to Guy to keep him alive. So let's see if this does any significant damage. No. See if thunder does any better. No, that just leaves us the blizzard tomb to try then. Let's hope this does a lot better. And we're burning through the potions quite quickly here, trying to keep us all alive. Here we go with the blizzard. Let's hope this works. No, that's no better than the others. This is not looking good. Let's just set everybody to flee and hope somebody can get out of this battle. And you see it flashed up, can't escape 4 times there, so none of them managed to get away. We've got any other items that might assist. Right, let's just use the teleport tomb and let's hope we can get out of this battle. No, that missed as well. This is not Not good. I should have just stayed away from the guard. I think this is just going to be a reload. So there's a point to note on this. That these captains on board the Dreadnought, like in Finn, are to be avoided. Just let this battle come to its natural end. I thought it would have done by now, but not quite yet. Final character, so next hit this is going to be all over. And there we go, party was defeated. So we'll just get the reload. That just brings us back to the Dreadnought. So key item pass. There we go. Alright, now let's not speak to any of the guards. We learned our lesson on that. I'm looking and thinking, are they going to let me pass? Yes, they are. That was good. So now we're on the Dreadnought. Let's put encounters on and see if we get any new enemies here. See how this goes. Shadows, ghouls and ghasts. A nice big battle here. We're all relatively weak, so this isn't going to take too long at all. I imagine just a couple of attack rounds. The ghasts are a little bit stronger, and they're going to take 2 hits each, with the looks of it. So the character's leveled up yet again. Right, another empty room. Let's keep making our way along. Ambushed. Self-destruct. Thankfully missed on both of those. That empty room. Oh, a Weir Panther. That's another new enemy. That's another one off the list of ones we need to kill. As I have mentioned previously, it'd be nice if whilst I'm doing this I can platinum the game, which means we kill at least one of every enemy in the game. So it looks like these ghasts have got a HP of just over 100. If we do a good hit, we'll kill them in one. It's not quite so good a hit like that one. It does take a couple of hits to get them killed. As long as we keep killing them off, we'll be okay. Well then, so let's just turn encounters off for a little while, just so we can get this Dreadnought done. Another room here. This is going to take us up to the next level. Level 2. Obviously in that first section there was a little bit I've missed. So we've got a dark bow. Thieves' gloves. You open the iron gate. That was a bit too simple for my liking. Let's see what happens. Here we go, Furian. I meant to meet you at Cashwell Keep, but things didn't go as planned. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to rescue me. Sid, let's save the thank yous for later. I'll head for the airship with the princess. You find that engine and toss the Sunfire in. Got it? I'm going to get the airship ready for takeoff, and I don't plan on waiting around long. Okay. So let's go round and just open all these other chests. So high potion and a normal potion. that's where we came in. Let's keep this running around and see what else we've got. Another section here. This looks like the engine room down here. So before I go and do that and end up not being able to go anywhere else in here, let me just go and do this room here. This is the one section I'd not done. An iron gate blocks the doorway. The cell is empty. It's not. It's got a treasure chest in there. Slightly annoying that I can't get to that treasure chest. Right, is there any more rooms? No. And the exit is now barred. We've got a guard standing in the way. So let's go and blow up the engine then. Round this way, right round to the bottom. Right around. Doorway here. Onto the 4th floor of the Dreadnought. And careful not to talk to any of these guards. Lots of treasure chests here. A giant's helm. Monsters. Here we go. So magician, soldier, and a hill gigas. See how tough these are going to be. This hill gigas looks like this is going to be the challenge. Ouch! That was a really big hit. Right, let's go straight with a blizzard tomb on that. Let's hope this works. Not really. Only 48 damage. The amount of damage he's causing us, this is going to be a problem. Do I have another blink tomb? No. I do have a blind tomb, so try and inflict darkness on it. Let's go with a thunder tomb then, and let's also go with a fire tomb and see if any of them do significant damage. That was slightly better, but not massive. Right, so, and that missed as well. That's not helpful. So use a couple of potions. Let's get a couple more attacks in. See if we can do any damage at all. Only a tiny bit. I have got to try and keep us alive if possible. Right, let's see what else we've got. If we've got anything that can realistically help us. I've got one more blind tomb. I've got a sleep tomb as well. Let's try that. And although these weren't massive in the damage, they were better than what my physical attacks are. So let's use all these tombs and hope we can get him somewhere close to dying. Two characters now which are looking very bad on their health, so let's use a cure tomb and let's just attack. Cure tomb's not bad, but it's not got us back to full health. And that's Firion down. Have I not got any Phoenix Downs with me? Ah, that was silly of me. Right, this is now beginning to look very bad. And we might actually have 2 deaths on this one video. Because we come up against an enemy which is so strong, I just can't kill it. Even with the magic. And again, that's battle over. Party defeated. So let's see now where it brings me back in. So most recent save was just when we was coming down onto this floor with the looks of it. So I'm going to ignore those chests for now. Actually, let me just have a quick look at something. Because we're already 20 minutes in and we're only halfway through doing this Dreadnought. So, because he's trained in the sword, that's the best one he's got. The thief gloves are a vast improvement. So we'll put those on. The other armours aren't any better. It's the best spear we've got. Do I have another shield? I do have a bronze shield. It's going to reduce attack and only slightly increase defense, so that's not really worth it. The mace, nothing better on there or there. So no, nothing better that we can put on any of our characters to help them. So that's not going to help either. Which way were we going? This way. So yeah, it does seem that some of these battles are extremely difficult. Oops, can't go that way. Can't go that way. Okay, so we've got a bit of a maze here. And we're blocked off by the guards at various points. So we've got to try and make our way around without bumping into any of them. Quite a trek around the houses. And yeah, now we look like we're definitely in the engine room. You see the Dreadnought's engine, so key item Sunfire. Throw the Sunfire into the engine. What have you done, the engine? That voice. There's no time here, the ship will blow up at any minute. We have to get to Sid's airship. Looks like we're just going to get a video of us escaping. So we don't have any control over this. And I've got a feeling this might mean that those 4 chests that I was trying to look in that we got attacked by monsters and couldn't finish off, it might be a case that they might now be missed completely. And if that's the case, there goes my platinum trophy. So that'll mean me doubling back to an earlier save and trying to do that again. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, there goes the Dreadnought, completely destroyed. And now we're on Sid's airship. That was interesting. I just saw a little cave in the middle of the sea. We just flew past, and no landing point for the airship there, it looks of it. So that will be interesting in the future. So off goes Sid, and he's dropped us back at Altair. So that's just going to do the bit of storyline here. I'd imagine that Princess Hilda is back in here. No. It's just terrible. The king's conditions have taken a sudden turn for the worse. Maybe Princess Hilda is in with the king then. Let's go and have a look. There we go. Gordon, Minwoo and Firion. I have one last request to ask of each of you. Please listen carefully. Gordon, you've grown so strong. I want you to lead our army. Do all you can to help Hilda. My liege, I swear on my very life. Minwoo, you know of the legend. The legend speaks of the ultimate magic that was sealed away. The seal may only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. I believe that time has come. Do you agree? I do. The time to break the seal binding the ultimate tomb is upon us. Firion, I would have you go to Deist, home of the Dragoons. I was told that all the Dragoons were slain in an attack by the Empire, yet I refuse to believe there are no survivors in so noble a group. If we're able to stand the might of the Empire, I'm convinced we will need the Dragoons and their wyverns. And if you combine your efforts, their victory will come. This I ask of each of you. Take care of Hilda. Your Majesty. And that is the king dying at that point. We should save our tears for another time. We must carry out the king's last wishes. We each of our duties, let them not go unfulfilled. So it looks like we're all leaving the king's chamber now. Right, let me just go in this other room down here, see if there's anyone in here. Ah, Hilda, he. Okay, that's interesting. It's not the sort of response I was expecting. When the Emperor first moved against Deist, we dismissed the attack as a mere skirmish, but the Emperor feared the power of the Dragoons. He meant to wipe them out. Let's learn that term. And then we can ask about the Dragoons. Some say Dragoons can speak the language of the wyverns. If you go to Deist, you may find wyverns that yet live. A wyvern would make for a most advantageous ally. You should visit the port of Plume and seek out a ship to take you to Deist. Okay. So that's that conversation done. We lost our king. Deist, you say it's an island kingdom located in the sea east of the snow plains. To get there, you'll take a ship from Plume and sail south. Okay. Let's see if anybody else says anything else. Right, so we are over the 20-minute mark already. I don't think anyone else is going to say anything of interest. I just find Hilda's response to us talking to her quite strange. So what I'll do is I'll just leave the village and save the game. So we're not going to miss any video this time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you found that informative and helpful. What I'm going to do is I'll do a little bit of research on how to defeat the Hill Giggers, and then possibly nip back to an earlier save. So I'm going to do is create a second save, and then we might revisit the Dreadnought in a later video and show you how best to deal with that enemy and be able to open all of those chests. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks for now.